And you're gonna have to hold it. It's coming in now.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Good day. Why is my thing so? Mm, like it's just so. Um, oh my goodness, y'all coming in really fast. Hey, Tiff. Hello, everybody. Your rosebuds are here. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Good to see all of you all. Nikki trying to get me situated. Trying to get me situated. Yes, okay. Let everybody know we on now. You know, I don't like to be on here long. Hey, uh-oh.
Yeah, you know that.
Oh, I forgot my mask.
My
How you
mask is
doing,
red for the
man?
blood of Jesus. I got the
I
red
see
mask.
the blood is covered. Hallelujah. Shatananamasi. How you doing, Warren?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just trying to get through these days, man. This is really tough.
I know. I know.
Oh my
See,
goodness. Y'all
yeah,
got an extended lockdown?
yeah. We locked down in California until the end of July.
What?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
God must have thought we really needed a vacation.
Oh my God, y'all did, because y'all was very busy out there. Y'all very
Yeah,
busy. Y'all on the beaches, you're everywhere. Well, we
everywhere,
can't be.
everywhere.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, we let lock us.
Oh
But you know, for
wow.
me, it's cool for me. I stay home all day anyway. I work from home. You know,
Yeah, I know.
this is
And
really
it's
normal for me.
yeah, and it's
Yeah,
it's good for a lot of us, especially when we travel a lot too. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
because those of us that be on the road all the time, it's like it's inconvenient.
When was
But
the last time you've been home this long?
right, man, when I had a baby,
Yeah.
when I had Jay, that was the last time I was home this long.
Wow.
Two
See?
months, yeah, man. Oh,
Yeah.
this has really been crazy, and it's you know, even with church has
Yeah.
been very different.
Yeah.
It's unfamiliar, you know, because we usually, you know, we be up before the people. Now we be like, who's out there? We know y'all
Yeah.
out there. We need y'all to
I'm
say something.
preaching to a camera. But you know, we were laughing. A lot of black churches was laughing and making remarks at those churches who had where the preacher wasn't there. They had a screen up. They had
Yeah,
like different locations they were watching on the screen. Now that's
like
normal.
satellite.
Satellite churches, yeah, they were laughing at.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to see a real. I'm like, okay, you can't see nobody now.
Right, right. Jay Drew is here. Jay
Jay
Drew just
Drew,
came
what
in.
up, Jay Drew?
Hey Jay, how
My
are
man.
you? Well, yeah, and it's been real crazy, man, because I've noticed that even doing this, I mean, you know, we do it occasionally, and
Hmm.
we see, you know, how they usually do church, especially like the mega churches and all of that.
Yeah, yeah,
But now I really believe, Warren, that God has brought us down. I say this all the time. He's brought us all the way down to storefront. This is
yeah.
the storefront mentality, because a
Hmm.
lot of people don't get to see all of these people. And it's like, you know, it's
That's
on the
true.
one-on-one thing, you know? So
It's
it's
true.
really
Remember,
different.
I grew up in the storefront church.
Yeah,
So,
me too. Me
you
too.
know what I'm saying? Well, we went
Them
after
same
church, we went to the
12.
pastor's house and had chicken.
Yeah, now see, right after.
You know what I'm saying? Right after, I mean,
And some
everybody
of
was
them had it
close.
in the house. Some of them had it in the pastor's house, and then you just go right straight to the kitchen and get the
Right.
Yeah, so I think it's just bringing us into a very unfamiliar to a lot of us, and those of us that are faithful in going to church. You know, it's real different for us. You know,
Yeah.
but we're learning to manage, and this is our new normal.
And I think it's good because
Mhm.
now for me, I've had to grow really quickly as a pastor. Because now I have to, instead of waiting for people that are reaching out to me and waiting to see them on Sunday, I got to reach out. I got to be very intentional about reaching out to people, checking on them, making sure they're all right.
Yeah.
And we just celebrated 5 years at our church.
Ah,
And
really?
5 years. Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You and
And
First Lady E.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been crazy. Like we had to do an anniversary service
Mhm.
online.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my. Oh my. So I
had to
know
do it
that had to
online.
be a challenge for you all. Kind of
Well,
adapted to that.
it wasn't as hard of a challenge because we had never had an anniversary service before. I only do it. I said
Okay,
we're gonna
so
do
it's
it
new for you.
once every
Mhm.
5 years. So we ain't gonna do
Okay.
it again till 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Hey,
unique.
I just didn't feel like doing all, what I'm saying? You got to do all that. They got to sit you in some chairs and bring
You do.
balloons. And, yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do all that.
It is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, congratulations for the
Thank you.
for 5 years. Yeah, and y'all
Congratulations to
growing.
you.
Thank
Listen,
God. We
the
gotta talk
whole
about it.
world was watching that
Oh,
movie.
yeah, man, it is crazy. I'm telling you, when we first heard about it coming out and all of that, first we was like, oh, it's gonna be on TV. You know, they'll be able to see it whenever they get ready.
Yeah.
But when we actually saw the momentum of it, and each day how everybody was saying, oh, and then you saw that little box on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
You know, when there is a movie on and you see that little box right there,
Yeah.
that said,
Yeah.
you major, honey, you major. When it said the Clark Sisters movie or the Clark Sisters females gospel, I was like, oh my goodness, this is really real, lifetime.
Listen, but this ain't y'all first movie.
Well,
Y'all
no, it
first movie.
isn't.
Y'all first
Now,
movie is
see,
when I
you've been
first saw
around a
y'all.
long time.
Remember that movie Gospel that came out
Yes, out there in California.
in Oakland?
That's in, what is it, Northern California?
Yeah, that was in
That's
Oakland. Yeah,
Oakland.
I was at the Paramount Theater in 1979.
Woo, you remember?
Because I was 3. I wasn't there. I was 3 years
Oh
old. But
my God.
but I had the videotape.
I was 3.
I still have the videotape.
Really,
We
Warryn?
watched that every day, all day long.
Oh my goodness.
So many producers, singers, songwriters studied that video. A
Yeah.
whole genre of music came out of you guys performed when you guys did Hallelujah,
Uh-huh.
and y'all
Yep.
broke it down, and y'all
Yeah.
had Joel Smith on the drums playing for y'all.
Ooh, God, you remember that, boy?
I do. Joe Smith went into this little groove because
Oh.
Karen broke the music down, and Twinkie started playing this thing, and it was like Timbaland got his whole style of making beats and making music from that section right there.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Oh
absolutely.
my goodness. Oh, if Timberland's watching, man, we appreciate you. We love you.
That's right. That's right. Timbo.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and I think about that a lot. Of course, you know, when you brought that up about it being our first movie with
yeah.
that movie, it was really, it was something to see the transition in between. Okay,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you know, the different things that have happened. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
the transition of us
Mm-hmm.
coming, and even my sister Denise not
Yeah,
you know, transitioning into her own thing,
yeah,
and then of course when Twinkie made all of that
yeah.
transpired after that movie.
Really?
Yeah, after that
Wow.
first movie. Yeah, because all of us was together then.
You
You
know,
done
and you
brought something up
guys.
that ain't nobody know.
And to me, you guys were the first like stars to where we didn't know anything about you. So like the first time I realized and had a notion that you guys might have had like husbands and children was when
Mm-hmm.
Karen brought Kiki out on that song on her. And I said, wait a minute, she got
Right.
kids? I never
Yeah.
thought they have kids and husbands because we didn't see that. We didn't have social media then. We just saw y'all.
Right.
I didn't know there was an elder
Absolutely.
code. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. That's right.
Yeah.
Because we were actually either going to get married, or I think Jackie was the only one probably was married at that time.
Wow.
During that time. Yeah. Because we were all, just as the movie. Just as the movie, as this past movie. That's
Yeah.
exactly what was happening.
That is
But
so
oh my
cool.
goodness. Yeah. It's
So,
it's a lot been happening though.
so the video's coming out today, or it's out now?
Yes, the video is out, and of course, y'all know who the video is all about. This man right here,
No, no, I
the
ain't seen
one
it
and
yet. Where
only.
can I see it?
I think J. Drew is he gonna shoot it right. I think it's supposed to be up now, or either
Okay.
I'm gonna have Nikki check on it so
Okay.
that we can find out. But yeah, man, this is exciting. Y'all know Warryn Campbell is on this album, y'all. We had some of the
Man,
greatest producers, and
you did.
not only are you a producer, but you're a musician. I don't think people know that about you. They
Well, I
sing,
mean,
but what about
yeah,
the new people?
I started out playing in church.
Wow.
Listen, I started out playing in the apostolic church.
What?
The church I was born in see, y'all was y'all Kojic.
Uh-huh.
We were Cool JC, Bishop Bonner, William Bonner.
Oh no, y'all had to start. Y'all had to
Yeah,
start apostolic.
they had to wear
Yeah, y'all
the
was
doilies on the head. We couldn't go to we
right.
couldn't even go to Kojic churches. They said you can't go
Wow.
over there. You don't go to no
Oh
Baptist
my
church. Don't go to no Kojic.
goodness.
It was really they was strict. It was strict.
Really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And so, growing up in that, all the music we had was you guys. They had to be people who were either apostolic or Pentecostal. They didn't let
Mhm.
us listen to, so we could listen to y'all, we could listen to the Winans, and we could listen to Commission because our pastor was sure that they was all apostolic and Pentecostal.
Wow. And
If it
they didn't
wasn't
like
that,
no
we couldn't
ming.
listen.
They didn't like y'all mingling with everybody.
No, we couldn't listen to Joe Lagun and them because they all they Baptists. You can't listen to it.
Oh wow,
You
really?
can't listen to what's it, FC Barnes?
Yeah.
Don't listen to that going up the rough side of the mountain. That's Baptist. You can't listen to the
Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all was really, really strict back then.
really strict. But thank God
Wow.
for deliverance. Amen.
Absolutely,
Somebody.
absolutely. But you know what I can say about that though is that it gave us foundation.
It did. It did.
It gave
I
us
wouldn't take it back.
foundation. Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't take it back.
Cause even in the movie, and everybody be talking about Mama was she didn't want nobody coming to her house wearing pants. Now we was like, now where did that come from? We was like, now God, wait, this what I said, Warryn. I said, now Mama, if we get to heaven, and I asked the Lord, Lord, was it okay if we wore pants back then? And he said, oh, I ain't worried about that. And I'm gonna say, Mama, now you the cause of this. That's what I was gonna say. You the cause of this. There ain't no such a thing. Ain't no such a thing.
Ain't no such a thing. Listen,
Right.
our church is so strict. If you didn't have a head covering on,
You couldn't come
the
in
deacons would go to the bathroom and get a piece of tissue and
and
put it
put
on
it
their
on.
head.
Now see.
I have an auntie who, she ain't apostolic. She wasn't none of that. She came to visit us, came to church, and she didn't have one on. The deacon went to the bathroom, put the tissue on her head. She waited till he got back. Well, it was a
And took
minister.
it
Waited
off.
till he got to the pulpit, and he sat down. She looked at him, took the tissue, and blew her nose on it, and looked at him and said, "Thank you."
Those the things that happen in church. Oh my
She said
God.
she blew her nose on that. I said, "Man, that was funny.
Oh,
It
that
was funny."
was, oh my Jesus. No, I can remember one time when we was I had to go preach at this church,
Uh-huh.
and it was an apostolic church. So I had to wear they had to wear doilies, right?
Uh-huh.
So I go into church and they say, well, you know, we can't have any women in the pulpit unless they have, you know, their head covered. And I
Yeah.
was like, I said, well, I don't have no door on me. Like I'm supposed to bring one with me, right? I said, I don't have no doors. I said, she said, well, we have one in the drawer. Go get that one over in the drawer. We have one in the drawer. We can put it on. I said, no, okay. So I don't know how to put it on. I said, you're going to have to put it on. And then I said, now, if it fall off, it's not going to be my problem now. So it's going to be the Holy Ghost. So while I was preaching, I said, yes, Lord, yes. Tell him yes. Honey, that thing fell off on the floor and the people was going crazy. They was going crazy. I said, see, I told y'all about I didn't know anything about them daughters. I didn't know anything about it. But, you know, if we're in somebody else's house, of course, we abide by what they say.
Yeah.
And
but
it was just crazy.
I just say, think about all the people that they lost because they didn't want to wear them things on their head that they wouldn't let in.
Right.
I'm just saying, we got to think about stuff like that.
So many people, right?
Because you wouldn't put this little thing on your head.
You're so dumb.
You got to get out this church. I'm like, do you really? Like God told you, if they don't got no little thing on their head, they can't receive Him.
They can't
come on,
in
man.
the house. They can't come to
That's
church.
crazy.
They can't lift their hands. How about that?
Like I said, you know, I was preaching one time, and I was talking about the world versus the church. I said the world is not the stuff that they told us we couldn't do.
Mm-hmm,
like you literally, so we couldn't wear neckties. They said it was simple. I'm like, okay, God told you to tell people that they couldn't wear ties?
What is
Come on now. The men couldn't grow beards. That's sinful. Them beards are simple, you know. All kind of foolishness.
Right. That's crazy today because all the men got beards now.
Everybody got a beard.
Everybody got, so y'all. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, it was crazy. We had some crazy stories back then. I mean, when you think about it. But so Warryn, let's talk about this album, man. Let me tell you. Okay, so of course we got some of the greatest, and those of y'all that are tuning in, y'all almost up to 1,000. Now keep on coming. Talk some. Tell somebody, come on in. Okay, so we got some of the greatest producers. Of course, we got to give a shout out to Jay Drew. He's on here.
My man, Jay Drew.
Yeah, and so tell us how you were approached. For this album?
Well, first of all, it was crazy because, you know, Jay Drew is my guy. Mm-hmm. That's like my little bro, you know.
Yeah.
He called me Unc. I don't know if I like Unc. I ain't old enough to be your uncle.
What you say? You don't want to be old.
I ain't that old. Yeah, I'm big bro. Okay, I can do that. Big bro. But I was so proud of him because, you know, I remember coming to Detroit and going to Karen and Bishop Sherrod's house. Mm-hmm. And he had a little, and Jay Drew, I want you to see my studio. And he had a little studio downstairs. Mm-hmm. And, you know, just always sending me music. And, you know, I just, when he called me and said, I want you to be a part of it, I said, man, I was really touched. One,
really?
Because this is my little man and he's hiring me.
Yeah. Right.
I'm working for him. How
Right.
great is that? That's amazing.
Wow.
I think that's the best full circle that I could have, you know, because that's happened to me quite a bit where mentors of mine, I turned around and hired them and we worked together. But for him to call me, that meant the world to me. But then to be able to work with you guys was like, I mean, I've worked with you before.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
On one of the albums, I forgot the name of the album.
It was the last one, I Survived.
I Survived album. Yeah, that nice cover. I love that cover of that album.
Everybody talk about that cover. I need to have my hair back like that again. Huh?
And then I actually worked with you guys years ago on a Kelly Price.
Yes, album. That's right.
Y'all redid Sunshine in Nashville.
Yeah.
But that was all you guys, because Twinkie was there for that. But this was different. This was different because the Kelly Price thing was something that, you know, they asked me to do, and it was a song of you guys, and they wanted to flip the song. I didn't really want to flip that song because you know, You Brought the Sunshine is a classic. So, but I did it, whatever. I
It
was
was
seeing that.
beautiful though. It was beautiful how you did it. You know, your artistry is just impeccable, man. I mean,
But listen, when
it's
you
the
learn from the best, like listen to the
oh
Clark
wow.
sisters.
Oh man.
You guys are literally
Oh
like the architects of not just gospel music, but you guys had this soulful thing going. And then if you listen to like artists like Commission and you hear all those
mm,
harmonies, Fred Hammond says we got
yeah.
that from the Clark sisters
Oh wow.
because their
Yeah.
harmonies are so out front, and so there's so many
Yeah.
people that you guys influence. So for me to be in the room and working on this project was
Hmm.
really, really full circle for me.
Wow.
And it was one of the first things I've done since pastoring, because now that I'm pastoring, I don't do a whole lot of stuff. So I was
Yeah,
just excited to be a part. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
because you
And
got so many things. You got a lot into pastoring too now,
yeah,
and
yeah. So I
yeah,
don't get to work on things that I actually want to work on that I like.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? And so this was like
Other than being forced to
right,
work, yeah, being
right,
forced, and I know you get that all the time
all the time,
of
all the
being
time.
forced. But
This was like
this project is very, very special to the sisters, all because we had a lot of things happening, and I mean good things. Unfortunately, Jackie's husband passed during the time,
yeah,
but we had some good things happening. We gelled together. Then we were able to get Twinkie back into that frame of, well, actually Jay Drew got
yeah.
her back into the studio, which she hadn't been in a long time, you know.
Wow.
So yeah, so that was really, really something that we wanted, because we knew that she was losing her inspiration, and that was the way that we could really get her back in there. And he would bring her in. Matter of fact, they were the one that started the album.
Wow.
Yeah, the first song, which has been so good, was the
Yes.
first song that J. Drew and Twinkie worked on.
I remember he
And
played it for me. I said, "What? This is
yeah.
crazy.
Isn't it? And it and
This
it
is
it had,
crazy."
it
Yeah.
had that what is the song that I do? Joe picked it up. Listen at me. I'm talking about Joe picked it up. Somebody right now is gonna type it in. But anyway, that song, it really, really kind of had that kind of funk, and they know I like them funky songs,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
rhythmic songs, and it
Hmm.
really, really kind of gave me that. And then Jay Drew was the one that worked with me on that song. Been so
Really?
good. My
See,
Redeemer. They're
see,
typing it
my
in right
redeemer.
now.
I
Y'all need to see
know
my
my
Redeemer.
redeemer.
Yeah, yeah. So it had
See
that
your
kind of
thing. You
feel.
bring the swag to it. To me, like
You
you know
think
what?
so?
If you weren't a singer, you know what? You could have been a rapper.
You think so? Somebody else said that.
Yeah, I think so. You could
Wow.
have been. You could have been. Wait, are you rapping
Wow.
on computers?
Yeah. Yeah. Computers got the upper hand. Something I don't understand. Yes, Lord. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
No, but you
I
have
never
that
really
rhythm
thought of that.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like some people have the melodic thing, like Karen and and Twinkie. They
Mm-hmm.
have this. You got this rhythmic funk about everything you do, and it
Wow.
just that really to me sets you apart from a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because everybody doesn't have that. People
Really?
can sing linear and sing a bunch of notes, but to be able to lock in a pocket and make
Mm-hmm.
with your voice make people go like, "Oh, do like that." You don't even
Wow.
need no beat. You know what I mean? And so,
What? Are you
oh yeah,
serious? I wouldn't even
that's
think about that. I wouldn't even think. I know that sometimes when I'm singing and I know that it is in the rhythm, and
uh-huh.
then I say, oh, and I, kind of go outside the rhythm and come back in. So that's probably what you're talking about.
No, and you do it so seamlessly. You do such a good job of it, man.
Oh,
It's
wow.
it's it's
Thank you,
uh it's
man.
amazing to watch. It really is. It really is.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your song though now, because we had to have a quartet song on here. Y'all know, if anybody gonna have a quartet or anybody that know how to get the quartet, Jay Drew did the right thing. Because Warryn, you, when we talk about the Soul Seekers, oh my
Oh
Jesus,
man, my
one of my
brothers.
favorite groups.
And
You
we
know,
coming
especially
back. We
like
coming back.
y'all coming back? Y'all
Yeah,
coming back?
yeah. We got a new lead singer. You know, my brother quit the group.
No, he didn't.
He's the niece of our group. He quit. He
Oh
quit.
no!
But he was
Teddy,
our lead
where
singer.
you at?
Teddy quit the group.
He
Uh,
did.
yeah, a long time ago. But you know, I mean, we all
Oh
fine. It wasn't even like a bad thing. He just like, man, I'm tired of
yeah.
this.
What he say? You
You're tired.
tired?
I don't want to do this no more.
Ah,
It
no
was like, all right,
way.
and, you know, that is
Oh
what it
my
is.
goodness. Yeah, it was just something about the jail of that group, that
Yes,
the initiation of y'all coming together like that, and it was a bond to me.
it was. And the thing
Yeah.
is, the new lead singer came right in. He's like, his name is Pastor John Terrace Tate. You know who
Oh
he
my
is.
God.
He's our new lead singer.
They got the right one, baby. Cause he can. Oh my God! Now
He could do it.
that right there, that John
Yeah,
Terrence, y'all got the right one, and I've been hearing him blowing on some of y'all stuff already.
yeah. He's amazing, and we just did a thing at his church. We sung there at the top of the
Uh-huh.
year. That was our first time singing together, and it was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing. We had been recording.
What?
We had been recording in the studio, but that was our first
Uh-huh.
time, you know, doing live.
Right, right,
And
right,
he
right.
came in there, and of course he came. He was a little late because he had just got through preaching. So he had to fly in. He was preaching somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Came right in, and when I tell you he did such an amazing job, we said, okay, well, we ain't worried about nothing now.
Right. I
We
know,
ready to
because
go.
not God know how to fill the void, don't he?
He sure does. He sure
He
does.
know how
Matter
to
of
fill
fact,
the
Teddy
void.
Teddy is the one that gave the okay. He said when he heard him, he said, "Oh man, y'all good, man. Y'all don't need me. Y'all, man, he the one for y'all."
Yeah.
So I said, "All right."
Wow.
He gave us his
Good.
blessing.
That's good. That's good. But I'm telling you, that quartet sound, you all have the contemporary, the jazz, the funk, the you got all genres in y'all
And
quartet.
it all comes together in that song. Give it to him. It's like give it to him
Yes.
is a little quartet. It's a
Mm-hmm.
little got a little hip hop elements in it. There's some little church
Yeah.
elements in there. There's just some.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big melting pot of a bunch of different things, you know.
Right, right.
And then y'all just singing like crazy on top of it.
Oh my,
Um,
and it was fun doing it. What's his name? I'm just
Eric
losing names.
Dawkins.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric had us in there. He was drilling us. You too.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Eric
drilling
Dawkins
us.
who wrote the lyrics with us,
Yeah.
and then Chris Payton. We call him number nine. Number nine, the guitar
Uh-huh.
player. He wrote the
Oh, he
track
was
with me.
bad.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he's
was
in the Soul
bad.
Seekers now too. He's
Really?
yeah. We call him number nine because he's the ninth Soul Seeker.
The ninth. He's the ninth. Number nine. He's a bad boy, though. He's a
Yeah,
bad boy.
he killed.
He's a
So
bad boy.
we all came
Yeah.
together, did that song. Y'all laid it out.
It was fun. It really was fun. We had a great time just coming in there and just,
Yeah.
laughing over old times, and then just getting in the studio and just knocking it out. We knocked it out within what you say?
Well, it was a couple hours, but Twinkie was quick. Twinkie was
Right.
quick. Twinkie came and she said, "I'm gonna sing all my parts now," and she got up out of there so fast.
She did. That
She
was
ran.
so
She didn't have no
funny.
cane or nothing. She
She
ran up out
ran
of
up.
there.
Get on out of here. That was funny because I know we had did your set, and then we did went over and did Rodney
Oh
at
yeah.
the same time because we was out there for Kojic. So we said we better
Okay.
knock it out while we can, So
But it
it
was
was good.
actually good to come. We worked in LA, but then I came to Detroit, and we
That's
worked in
right.
Detroit
That's
too.
right.
It was
Yes,
snowing.
we finished it up. Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun for me.
hmm yeah. I know because you hadn't been here in a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been a long
Pastoring.
time. Huh?
You've been pastoring.
I know. It's kept Detroit is one of my favorite places.
That's what you were saying.
I love Detroit so much.
Why you like Detroit so?
It's the people. It's y'all. It's y'all. It's
Mm,
Uncle Peanut and them, and You know, the Winans
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really the people
Mhm.
that I love and like hanging around you guys and
Yeah.
just the memories. Your husband, Elder Cole, drive me around looking at suits, taking me
That's what
suit
we
shopping.
love to do. That's what we love to do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but you know, they saying of course Detroit is a hot spot with
Yeah,
COVID-19, you know, and they've lost quite a few of people. I mean church people.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And it's been really kind of devastating around here. And unfortunately, you know, the passing of Mama Shear and
yeah.
certainly we're praying for the family as they kind of get through
Absolutely.
this. Yeah.
It's
So
we've
it's
been
been
we are,
what
and the
a
whole world's praying for you.
oh thank God. Thank
You know what
God.
I
Yeah.
mean?
It's yeah.
That's the good thing about social media is we can all not that we can all see what's going on, but we can all see and
Hmm.
pray. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Know what to pray for when you
Yeah, we
see
know
it.
exactly what to pray for, and then
Hmm.
everybody. I mean, y'all have people praying for you guys in London and Africa, all over you
Yes.
know. They talk
Yeah.
about 2 or 3 gathering. Now we got 2 or 3 million gathering.
Yeah.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Absolutely. So
So
this
we
this is a
powerful
good
now.
tool for the churches.
That's it. We being unified. I'm telling you.
Hmm.
I was looking at something. Remember, the Winans had a song called "Break Up the Fallow Ground." Remember that?
Oh yeah, break up the fallow ground.
And that song was out of Jeremiah. I think it's Jeremiah 4,
Hmm.
and he's talking about breaking up the fallow ground. Because he says, don't plant seeds where there's thistles. You
Mm.
got to break that stuff up right now.
Wow,
So
that's right.
God is breaking up the entire world. Everybody's hearts is being softened right now.
Yes,
So now the
yes.
seed of the word of God can be planted because everybody's open.
Hmm. Right. They're
This is
open to
now the
receive.
church can do their thing. That's why everybody, you got millions and millions of people sitting at home watching the Clark Sisters movie because they want the
Mm.
word. They want something. They want to feel somebody that's close to God.
Yeah,
They open
yeah.
right now. You know what I mean?
Wow,
The
yeah.
ground is being broken up, I think, you know.
Hmm.
So
And you are
now
so right. You're so right.
it's time
Yeah,
for us to go.
man. Yeah, we got to, and I think this is the time where God is heightening our prayer life,
Hmm.
and even with inspiration,
Yeah.
because you know, when we at this moment when we're down to, you know, like you don't know what's gonna happen next, and you know you're just really totally dependent on God. You're
Yeah.
simply saying, "Well, Lord, okay, now we need to hear from you. We need a word from you, you know."
That's
And
it.
this is what He's doing. This is how we're getting the inspiration for the next phase of where we're going. You know.
This is what time where he got us right where he want us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody listening, everybody praying, everybody's trying to hear from him. That's all he
Right.
wanted in the
Right.
first place.
Right,
That's
right,
all he really wanted.
absolutely. And you know what else, Warren? It does not matter. This virus is attacking every home.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody is affected by it. Does not matter how rich you are, how poor
Yeah.
you are, in the middle, it doesn't matter. It's affecting all of us. And that's
Hmm.
why we have to, you know, that's why we got these prayer lines going, and you know,
Yeah.
so that God can continue to, you know, to do something within us. We got
Yeah.
to get our hearts right. And
That's
he's
it.
working on us. He's working on us.
Yeah.
And I just really believe. But let me just say to you, we really appreciate you, Warren. And of course, we got to give a shout out to First Lady E,
Yeah.
Dr.
My
Erica
wife, my better
Campbell.
half.
That's
The
right. We
wind
got to
beneath
give a
my
shout out
wings,
to her.
the
Yes, she's
sugar
a
in my
sweetheart.
Kool-Aid, the jelly on my
What
peanut
you
butter
going?
sandwich.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What else? Yeah, she's a
Oh, look,
sweetheart. She's
she
Who
didn't
you
walk.
talking about?
She didn't walk in the
there
room.
she go. Hey, Erica.
Hey, I look crazy, but
Come
hey.
on, let everybody
I
see
know.
your
Look, me too.
cornrows.
You see,
No.
we got a bad hair day.
Listen.
She don't want
Right.
everybody to see her cornrows.
I'm still
Oh,
in pajamas.
oh, what you say? I know that's right. You
Look, she
might
gonna
as
wave.
well be. Look, hey, Erica, you might as well be. You can't go nowhere.
Girl, listen. Crazy. I love
I,
you.
I love you too, baby. You take care.
Okay.
You making some food?
Okay.
Cereal.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
she
hungry
had
too.
cereal. I just had cereal too. So we going crazy. Cereal at 4 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Warren. So tell us what's next for you. What you got coming up
Well,
other than
I gotta figure out a way to get some music out. We
mm-hmm.
we were in the middle of working on albums for our artists on our label. So I
Mm-hmm.
was in the middle of doing an album with my wife, in the middle of doing an album on Lena Bird Miles, who signed to us
Yes,
as well.
Lena.
Yeah, and in the middle of working on the Walls Group, who signed to us as well, and a bunch of other
Yes.
artists, Jason Champion, Jason McGee in the choir, all these, Joy Star,
Yes.
a lot of people, and now we just kind of sitting here. So now I got to figure out, hey, you know
Right.
what? Let's go ahead and start putting music out.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're sitting here, we might as well. So I'm working on that kind of stuff. And then,
Well,
we're trying to figure out where we go from here as a church as well, because
mm-hmm.
we were renting a high school auditorium, a middle school auditorium, and
Okay,
all the
yeah.
schools are shut down. So even when this is over, the schools will be shut down from now and even through next year.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, so now we got to find a whole nother place.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
Really? I know they was talking, the governor was just telling us, that they're trying to see if we can go back in the fall. But we gotta see what's going on. I'm just so
yeah.
afraid that they're opening up some
Too
of these
fast.
cities. They are opening up too fast. And see, the thing is that it's affecting the African Americans.
Really bad.
Because
Yeah.
the majority of the African Americans have underlying issues,
Heart,
which
diabetes and high
mhm,
blood pressure,
right,
all that
all of
stuff.
that. So
Bad.
it's just and I think that even even when they start opening up things, because they have protests going on here, which I think is just unreal.
Yeah.
That and I think that our governor is trying to save lives, trying to
Yeah.
make sure that our state is safe.
Yeah.
But and then what happens is that unless it happens to them, then they'll understand. You know what
See
I'm
there?
saying? And they
See
don't
there?
see that. And that's why she's making precautions. To just at least just take it slow. So we can see where
Yeah.
we're going.
If
Going
this
with
if this
this.
disease was affecting way more Caucasian people than it was black people, it'd have been a
Mm.
whole nother story. Would nothing be
Right.
open.
Absolutely.
Everything be
Absolutely.
shut down. We shut the whole country down for a
Hmm.
year. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Kind of like
Right.
when a little white girl goes missing, the whole
Hmm.
country stop and look for it. When a little black girl goes
Right.
missing, we don't even know about it. It's,
We don't know nothing about it. You are so right. Now you
sometimes
preaching,
let's say this
Reverend.
this
You're
country is
preaching,
crazy.
Reverend Campbell.
Listen, we got to come to terms with these things. We
Absolutely.
can't just go to church. We
Absolutely.
got to be a woke church.
Now we got to be a what?
A
He
woke
said a
church.
woke church.
That's
You
right.
can't go to, you can't go to church and just go to sleep. You got to be woke.
Got to be woke. Got to
Gotta
be
be
woke.
woke. It's a lot going on, But let me ask you this, Warren. So Lena's project is coming out too.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love her. I'm so glad you're doing her. I am so happy.
Yeah. She
So happy.
is so good, so amazing,
Hmm.
and just her
Yeah.
spirit is so humble.
Mm.
I tend to be drawn to people who have these really astronomical talents,
Hmm.
but you wouldn't know it just by if you had a conversation with her. You wouldn't know she could do all that. Kind of like
Right.
my
Yeah.
bishop. My bishop has a bunch of earned doctorates. Bishop
Hmm.
Kenneth Omer, super
Hmm.
smart, intelligent theologian. But if you just have a conversation with him, you wouldn't know it that he had all that in him.
Right.
Like if
Right.
you sit down and talk to you for a long time,
Hmm.
you wouldn't, if you didn't already know who you were, you wouldn't know you could do all that stuff you do. And
Yeah.
I'm just drawn to people like that. You know what I mean? And Lena is one of those
Hmm.
people where she's unassuming.
Yeah, she
People
is
are,
very
yeah,
unassuming. Yeah,
very,
very
I love
unassuming.
people like that.
Yeah, yeah, and she's very talented, and she kind of reminds me of she's got so many voices in her body.
Yeah, yeah,
that creates her own.
yeah.
And that's what I love about her. When I heard her, because I heard her on social media, on
Oh,
Instagram.
that's where I
And I
heard
was
her.
listening to one night I just got up and I said, let me listen at this girl because I've been watching her. I
Mhm.
said, this girl can really sing. But she was playing around. You know, she'd be playing with her crazy
Oh yeah,
self, Lena.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She was playing around. But then when she actually started singing, I was like, oh no, this girl got talent. She got talent.
Look,
So,
she's on
oh
here.
my
She's saying,
God.
"Don't make me cry on this live." She
Oh
said, "Don't cry
God,
me."
it is amazing. She is amazing, just amazing. She just has so much great talent. So, so to know that you have her, I'm so glad to, because I was
Oh
hoping
yeah.
that she got with somebody that could really just give her all that she needs, because she needs that right now.
I
She
found her on
does.
Instagram too. I saw her on Instagram
Yeah.
singing, and I went to her page, her Instagram page,
Mm.
and I saw she had on her page she had some waffles, a picture of some waffles. I said, "Wait a minute, that's Roscoe's. I know what that is." So I hit her. She happened to be in LA, and we met, and that's when everything started. And
Really?
we've been rocking
That
ever
is
since.
absolute. That was absolutely phenomenal. Because I know when I had got her, I actually when I saw her on Instagram, that was when I was on the Word channel,
Oh yeah,
Word
yeah.
Network, and then we had her on there. But she's phenomenal, phenomenal, and so
We
just
appreciate
such.
that support.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
Anything I can do,
man,
anything I
please.
can do.
We
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
duet. That's what we need.
Yeah. What's that do? Well, we gonna do that duet.
We gotta do a duet. We gotta
We
do
gotta
it.
do that duet. But Warren, I am so glad we had this chance to talk, man.
Me too. Me too.
Thank you so much for what you have given to me and my sisters. This is really going a long way with us. This album is really doing very well,
It's an
and it's
amazing
because
album,
you
by the
own
way.
it.
No, it ain't just me. It's because of you. Listen, you guys. Listen. I don't know. Think about it. Who else can be doing what you do for that long, since the
Wow.
'70s, and still put out product that you're not going like this. You're not maintaining. You're getting better.
Thank God.
Everything goes
Wow.
up and up for you guys. That is an anomaly. That don't happen like that. So
Wow.
thank you guys for what you guys have given to the world and give to us as inspiration.
Wow.
Because I'm 44 years old. I'm like, you know what? I can keep going.
What you say? Keep going. Go. We giving you strength.
You giving me strength. I was about ready to retire last year. I said, I'm done with music.
No,
But
you
you guys
you
make me
can't
go,
retire. You can't retire. You got too much in you, man. I'm telling you,
yeah.
music and producing, pastoring, and all of that. You got a lot in you, and then just to see that God is even in this where we at right now.
Mhm.
And I know they're trying to get me in the studio to do some things. I know this is really kind of the best time to do it because we ain't going nowhere.
Right, right,
We're not going
right.
nowhere. So I'm gonna try to get back in there. But if I may call you again,
Come on.
if I call you again,
I'll be somewhere listening
hallelujah.
for my name.
Somewhere crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I appreciate you so much. And definitely, those of y'all that are watching, we appreciate y'all coming on.
Yeah.
Of course, the Clark Sisters album. If you don't have it, I think you probably need to get it just because Warryn is on there.
Nah, you
He got
get
his
that.
artistry on there, y'all. I mean, the masterful artistry.
Y'all go. You know who surprised me on your album?
Who?
JD.
Ah, yeah.
I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
Now, because I was like, what is Jermaine gonna do with the Clark Sisters? Now, I'm a big
Oh,
Jermaine
my
fan.
God.
Jermaine is the first person to ever pay me to produce a record. The
What?
first person to ever actually hire me to produce on a project.
Are you serious?
Yes, back in talk about 1996 or something like that. 5 or
So
6.
that was the first. Is that when you did the Mary Mary album?
No. That was way before Mary Mary.
Or was it?
Yeah, that was he had an artist called Escape, a group called Escape.
Yeah.
And he hired me to produce a song on their album. That was the first time anybody ever paid me to do anything like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song is bad. Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Love
Shout
that
out,
song.
shout out to Jermaine.
Yeah, yeah, JD, man, we love you. We love you. We had so much fun, and it was so funny because he said, I want Twinkie to go in there and play that piano. He made Twinkie. Jermaine
What
Dupree made Twinkie get on that piano. Do you hear me?
are you serious? She played on the song?
Yes. Yeah, and then that's when she played Love Song.
Oh my God.
Played Love Song. And he was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was something. And it's amazing just to see all of these great producers,
Yeah.
even our secular friends, I mean,
Yeah.
even with Snoop,
Oh yeah.
for him to even come on our album and do that rap. I mean, I was like, wait a minute. I said, oh, he was kind of a little anointed when he said it. Put the anoint on my blessed oil, the blessed oil on my head. I said,
Well, you know
oh,
he know
Snoop,
about it. You know
you
Snoop
know
grew up
about it,
Kojic. You
man.
know that, right?
That's right. That's right. Right, right.
Snoop grew up in Bishop Ealy's church.
Really?
You sure did. Gospel Memorial. You sure did.
Oh my God. That is
Yeah.
amazing. I
Long Beach.
mean, yeah, it's so much talent. And that's what we said when we do this album. And I think Jay Drew, when he pulled everything together, I mean, he was just lining everything up just like that. So it just
He's a record man. He ain't just a musician or a producer. He's an executive now. Like he's moving and
yeah.
shaking. I'm so proud of him. Jay Drew, man, hire me for something else, brother. We need
What
some
you say?
checks over here.
That's right. I know. I said a whole lot of people hiring him right now, but I'm telling you, he's masterful even in what he does, even with Kiara and with his
Yeah,
mom, and just now with
he's
us.
good.
He's just going places,
I
doing
know
right.
Bishop Sheard is proud too. I know he's
Oh
like,
yeah.
man, look at my boy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
He did it.
Bishop finally got him kind of locked down at the church now.
Yeah.
Because wait a minute, Jay Drew was saying, Dad, I gotta go. They calling me. I gotta go. I gotta make this money, So Bishop finally got, and he is doing so phenomenal with that music department.
Good.
He is doing really good.
You
So
know,
yeah.
running the music department is about 2 steps away from that pulpit. You watch it, Jay Drew.
Right. That's what I said. Now you stay too close to there. You about to be up on there. You're too close. You are too. You know what? I just found out. What I didn't find out. I found out in our convocation when we had Joel Osteen.
Oh yeah.
And Joel Osteen, when he said that's how he started in the ministry, because he was working with his dad.
He was working on the cameras. He was the camera.
Yes.
He was running all the TV ministry. Yeah. And he had never preached before.
Right. That's what I could not believe that when I saw that. I said, this man is phenomenal. So he was taking all that in.
Taking it all in because he's so close to it.
Right.
I remember playing the organ at church for Bishop Omer and at my dad's church, and being able to see, because on the organ you can see the preacher, and you can see his notes and everything. Yeah. You can see his method of how he's doing everything, and you can see the crowd.
You can see the crowd. Oh, he cut off
the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you can see how he's doing, what he does, and how it affects the people. And so I got a first, like a musician, we get a first glance at, and I mean a real up close look at what the preacher's doing. And it's I mean I sat under Bishop Owen for 12 years on the organ, just watching him do it, preach, and I said, oh, and it just, when I started, I kind of automatically knew what to do just from watching him.
Right.
It's a thin line. You're right close to it.
Right there.
Come on, Bishop J. Drew.
Too close. Too close for comfort.
Right.
Too close for comfort. And look at you now. Look at you.
Man.
Doing some great things, man. I'm so proud of you, and I just want to tell you thank you on behalf of the Clock Sisters.
Well, thank you guys for having me on the album. Love you guys so much. And if you need me for anything, anytime, anywhere, any place, any season.
When we get up out of here.
That's right.
We coming now.
Come on, please.
Man, I love you so much.
All right,
Thank you
love you
so much
too.
for taking this time, y'all. Listen, the album, of course, you know the album is out, but y'all got to get the video. The video is out.
I'm
Y'all
going to
gotta
watch it
get it.
now.
I am too.
All
I love you, Warryn.
right, love you too, Auntie Dodo.
All right, take care, babe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.